What's up, graphic designers, and welcome to day 2 of this Sports Day Action Blending Mode project. Here is what I know, ladies and gentlemen. I know that when I press C for the crop tool and I click on the image itself, we apply the rule of thirds, and typically we would have this intersection a little bit closer to her face, but to make everything work and to get these two lovely ladies on the right margins included, I had to make that decision. I'm going to press check to confirm. Here's what I know. We've got Sports Day featured prominently. We've got the rocks, paper, scissors theme. We've got a fun slogan that you're going to need to get for your project from, where is it? From this particular website right here. And there's so many really great ones. Chase a dream, seize the win, love it, rise above, leave your mark, sweat, sacrifice, succeed. So many great ones. No limits, just victory, tremendous. All right. What's different about today's project than from yesterday, when we draw our attention to the layers palette, is you'll notice that we applied some gradients, and not just any gradients, but radial gradients. So here's what I know. We, of course, we're always going to press Command J. We're going to desaturate the background, right? So this is a fun image, but when we desaturate it, and then we apply this blending mode, or this one, and this one, and this one, there's so many fun ones to choose from. I'm not loving this lemon and lime, but let me talk to you about how we created this. So we're going to create a new layer above the desaturated layer. We're going to go to the gradient function, and you might need to right click the paint bucket in order to pull it up. And then here is what I know. The very first one is the linear gradient. We're going to take a look at that in a second. So for example, let's pretend we've got this sort of mango flavored gradient. We can click and drag, and that looks kind of cool. And what we could do then is simply click multiply. That's okay. And we could keep it moving. However, what we're going to do today, create a new layer, G for gradient, is not the linear gradient, but instead the second one in, that's the radial gradient. And I'm going to click and drag. And what we're going to want to do is highlight our hero. And so now when we press V and then hold shift and press plus, 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 maybe we're going to want to do the multiply blending mode. And for this project, that's probably what we want. But if you wanted to lighten it up a tad, I think that looks kind of cool. There's so many options to choose from. So does overlay. I like overlay. But ultimately, whoa, that's kind of scary. This is something that Charlie Turner might do, but we don't want to do that. I'm going to leave this here with color. Yeah, I like that. And so I might think about deepening some of the shades of the text. So we've got light and dark, dark and light. And let's do this one more time super quickly. So here's what I know. I'm going to press Command J. I'm going to press C for crop. I'm going to click on the image itself. And then we got Mr. T. And I want that intersection right on his face. This looks amazing right there. And I know that I've got plenty of space now for text, right? So what we'll do is we're going to right-click the magic wand to select the object selection tool. Making a selection. Beautiful. And let's give this a shot. I'm going to apply the layer mask. Command Shift U to, that's not bad. Let's do a little bit of levels here. We're going to lighten the lights. Darken the darks just a tad. And this technique really makes Mr. T pop, right? And now the only thing I can notice is that it looks like the cuff of the sweater is included. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the layers palette, of course. I'm going to press B for brush. I'm going to right click. I'm going to increase the diameter of the brush to maybe 300. There we go. And I'm actually going to drop the hardness down. There. That's the effect. That's the effect that we want. Right click, drop down here. So you really want to like make sure you get all the details. All right, that looks amazing. I'm gonna click on Mr. T and press Command M on this layer. We're gonna lighten the lights just a tad. Spectacular, new layer. I'm gonna click the gradient, and now let's get a fun one. Let's give this one a shot and let's see what happens. So I'm gonna click and I'm gonna drag. And this one's kind of subtle, so we'll give it a shot. We're going to change the blending mode from normal to multiply. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to create multiple posters. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.